So with Mercury being conjunction to that, we have that opportunity to tap into our psychic
with the same fiddle, and it's the same niggas coming along and they playing the same fiddle and we listening to it.
Hey guys, welcome to the Tai'strology weather report, guys. But I got a special one for y'all today. Hopefully y'all having a wonderful morning, evening, night, midnight special, whatever time it's coming at y'all. Take this any damn way.
All in the same boat, we can start the conversation.
Yo guys. I was talking yesterday with, well, now it's about 2 days ago, 2 nights ago now. It was a debate going on the True Life Stories YouTube channel. And earlier that morning,
How it connects to this channel is I made a
Tai'strology weather report talking about
tying about how
now I'm gonna put it in right here. Here we go.
How we communicate is all with that wherever Mercury is. So right now, Jupiter deals with expansion and bigness. So our thoughts want to be out there, like big talk and big thinking. So we want to hype ourselves up today, like I was doing in my previous video. We're gonna feel need to hype ourselves up and talk big plans to the future and think big and big.
What I'm going to include here is that Jupiter is in Sagittarius, and that deals with diving into like religious matters, esoteric matters, matters that deal with putting meaning, attaching meaning and feelings to things. I'm a Sagittarius, so I would know, and my Jupiter is in Sagittarius as well, my natal chart. So that's what's going on right now.
Mercury being square Jupiter, our thinking is going to be challenged, like to talk big, but we got to learn to keep it focused. And that's going to be cool, and it's going to be kind of hard, but still cool to work with because Mercury is also in conjunction with Neptune. And when planets are in conjunction, they're right next to each other. So that means that they're working in a kind of harmonious motion and things like that. So Neptune is one of those far out there planets. It's like the 7th or 8th planet. But Neptune deals with like intuitive thinking and like really occult sciences and things like that. So with Mercury being conjunction to that, we have that opportunity to tap into our psychic nature and really twist it into this sun nature and our moon nature that wants to express itself in this express its feelings. And whenever feelings are expressed, it's not always just expressed with words. It's expressed through
So as I was saying, the Mercury was square Jupiter, and since Jupiter's in Sagittarius, people's communication and their mind and thinking, which is Mercury, it was set on like religious deep topics, deep, big, expansive topics. Like when I was saying big, I meant like going inward big, like going so deep and not really looking out of the world, but really going real deep into the world, seeing how big it is inside of there. And
but it was a story on, it was a debate going on
True Life Stories. Please subscribe to his page, True Life Stories, spelled like True Life Stories. Check him out. I'm gonna put a clip of what was
going on. I was part of this live stream. It was
magical. It was very magical. I loved it. But here goes a clip from what was going on, and it's playing out these squares. It's playing out these squares. That's why it was coming out in my view the way that I want y'all to observe it.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, but check this out, right? Listen, I'm a big believer. Like, my family is African, right? We brothers, bro. Like the Watusi tribe, these Bentortu, where you got shot in the legs. That's my actual tribe, but they just made a joke about here is at my grandma's house, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying to you. The only reason why my family, personally, I'm not speaking about no other religious believer in this world. My family came to America with an African language, with African gods, African belief systems, African spirituality. They were stripped of their beliefs. Generations and generations later, being raped, castrated, hung and pillaged in the name of God.
Didn't they rape the men?
So in this first clip, I got another one. In this first clip, you hear how this guy Joshua is coming off. He's presenting his case. He has supporting evidence from his heart and from his lineage of talking about where he comes from and how his ancestors were
stripped of their notion of who God was. Isn't this a real spiritual deep topic? And it's coming
off a little aggressive because it was a square going on. So he was riding against the wave, like this wanted to happen, but
since it did happen, and I'm gonna show y'all the second clip, it was perfect unity because squares are meant to manifest, are going to manifest some sort of action.
So when you see a square, it's not really a bad thing, it's just something that's going to be coming about. Something is going to happen. And since it was square, and since Mercury is conjunct Neptune as well, we're going to be thinking about it's the 8th planet I got it this time. We're going to be thinking about them far out thoughts, the far, like deep thinking. because that's what Neptune is, and Neptune's a watery planet, so it's dealing with
feelings and things. So a lot of people's hearts was into this debate. The three people that was actually
debating, their hearts were really into this. So it's just awesome how this all plays out. This astrology stuff. But let's play the second clip.
So I mean, I feel for that. But my point is, you cannot let someone else, another human being, tell you what God is. Yes, they have the Bible in their hand when it's committing to sing it so. And once you notice that God is there, now it's up to you to see if you want to continue on the journey. And the more and more you continue on the journey, you will access the thing, man. Like,
Okay, what lie though? I don't feel like you're directly rebutting what I'm saying though.
okay, I can't really rebuttal what you're saying. I can't really rebuttal what you're saying. All I can do is defend my position. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't there. I don't know, but this is my take on it.
I gotta let y'all remember. But still, I want y'all to go check out that astrology video so y'all can really see what I was tying on. But Mars at that time was sextile the sun. So that means that if you really was focusing in on your Mars energy, which is your passion, in harmony, it was easy now to let them have sex or whatever and bring those energies together. And since the sun was in Pisces, it deal with like intuitions, real intuitive and real intuitive and things. So, and that's how our personality was. That's how we were going to outwardly do things. So since it was sextile Mars, you could see how it was a lot of passion going on, and there's a lot of heart things like, yo, this is how I feel, this is what's going on, I can't put it no other way. That's because that Mars was that Mars in Taurus, that's the part. The Mars was in Taurus. So you know Taurus is the earth, and it's earth sign, and it moves pretty slow. It's kind of like stubborn like a bull, but it's because it's standing its ground and it's willing to like go at stuff. It's willing to go. It's not like a Capricorn, which is more business-like, but Taurus is more like it's bull, Taurus. So that's what was going on, and it's like, wow, this is what was happening. So now that if we can stay on top of on top of this astrology stuff, and just however you want to look at it, the astrology in your field, we can now like ride the waves and not be overcome by the waves, so that we can do things how it is. But either way, the energy is going to play out. The energy is going to play out around you. Like I was part of that debate too, and I was trying to say some other stuff, but it went in one ear and out the other. It was cool though. Yeah, it's another clip that I want to play about how True Life was calling out the people that's in the black community that so-called have a little bit of knowledge, but it's mostly just from reading books, and they just trying to spit that game. And here goes a little tiny snippet of what True Life was talking about, what he was tying about when he turned on the camera, because he was feeling the vibe. He was feeling that energy. So again, subscribe to him. Here goes another clip right now.
And we listening to it, paying attention to it, just taking it in, soaking it up, thinking we getting some motherfucking knowledge because this motherfucker done read some shit out of book. Like, man, bro, man. No. I'm not falling for that shit no more, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not falling for it no more. But the shrooms told me, and I told everybody, and I was going off about that shit because the shrooms were saying that they was like, man, that truth shit, man, that shit is a lie. All that shit they spit, man, that shit is a lie, man. It's like, it's true, but then there's so many lies to it also. And it was like, it was telling me that, and I watched the video back then, and I thought I was tripping, because I thought I had like a personal vendetta or something against certain people. And it was like, no, you didn't. You wasn't tripping, man. They knew what they was talking about. They was telling you. And then I go and I see this shit, and I'm like, how come all our brothers do this shit, man? What the fuck is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Niggas want to be fucking on the videos with big gold rings and gold chains. Like, nigga, you ain't never had gold before. Like, what the fuck is going on? You ain't never had shit before. That's the man, I'm telling you, bro. As soon as we fucking get a line of power or anything, that's the first thing we want to do.
Alright, now let's randomly cut back into what I was saying before.
How it is. Y'all know how it is. Because a lot of people are hurting and things like that and still be in that position. But Jupiter is square Neptune. Jupiter is square Neptune.
So what this means is watch out for avoiding. Avoid falling for schemes. Avoid falling for schemes because Jupiter is dealing with
Well, yeah, Jupiter is in Sagittarius, so it's dealing with all the religious stuff and all the deep thinking and expansive,
like collectiveness, thinking about the whole and not really the individual type thing. So since it's square in Neptune, Neptune deals with the deep thinking and things like that, real deep into
the thinking. Since it's squaring all, so there's going to be people taking advantage, like corporations and everything taking advantage of, or people like True Life was saying, he was feeling real deep intuitive thinking. Since it's squaring all, so there's going to be people taking advantage, like corporations and everything taking advantage of, or people like True Life was saying, he was feeling that vibe when he woke up or when he made the video, and that this is going on, and that's because that Jupiter is square Neptune, and some people is going to take advantage of that energy, or are taking advantage of that energy, but it was making itself apparent in the atmosphere. If you really just think about what
I'm saying. Around when it was Jupiter square Neptune, which still now, those energies are real apparent. So if you want to look out the world for some bullshit and shift some stuff out of your life, right now is the time. Is the time to like really look at who you listening to on a daily basis or every other day, whatever it is to get flavor. But yeah, I got another video. No, I guess I'll put it all in here. They got some new stuff that's going on in the atmosphere. Is Saturn
is in Capricorn, so it's going to be a lot of clear thinking going on, a lot of strategic thinking. Saturn likes to be in Capricorn. I have a Capricorn moon, so I really feel real kind of structured right now. But Saturn is in Capricorn, so if you utilize and activate this energy, you can have some clear thought of thinking so that you can combat this square Neptune stuff
that's going on, and you'll be able to point out the BS just right when it's coming at you, right when you see it, right when they say their first couple sentences, you'll be like, oh, click, I want to turn this off, or somebody talking that stuff in your ear and your physical life. It's all the same. Or if you doing something yourself, you can meditate, look back on your life, use this
Saturn and Capricorn energy, clear your thinking, and like get it over, get by it like that, And what else? I've got a couple notes, man. But yeah, Mercury is also sextile Venus. So this goes
with how people are actually utilizing this Jupiter square Neptune energy. It's a lot of extra charm that's probably going to be attached to a lot of things that you could probably say today. So this is a nice day. If you cool and feeling the vibes and all cool today to use this Mercury sextile Venus energy, then talk nice to your spouse, your family, call somebody else, call family up randomly and use this energy, this sextile energy real fast to just connect with them on a random heart-to-heart, surprise somebody, whatever it is, just Tai.
And yeah, that's all I got for right now, guys, man. But there's been a Tai'strology report, and oh yeah, I'm gonna put this. Yeah, this has been a Tai'strology report with your host Tai. Just Tai. Just think about these things that Tai is saying. Just know, guys. Like this video, subscribe for more, share this please with your family and friends, and I'll see you next time. Next time, man, we all Tai. But do we really Tai? Sometimes I don't know, dude. Sometimes I really don't know.
And it's the same niggas coming along and they playing the same fiddle and we listening to it.